So if I did this, post it on the internet and say, never known Apollo 21 mission. If I did this, would you believe it? Because I just created it. It doesn't exist. This is what NASA does to all their moon photos. It looks like it, right? I'll show you how I did this. We'll be right back. Hey guys, this is Joe Tech from JoeteckTips. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And guess what? Yes, we're revisiting the moon bullshit again. And the question is, why can't we see the landing sites on the moon? You know why? Because we've never been there. That's why we can't see them. Now this is Google Moon, okay? Now, if this was such an incredible mission, if these were all incredible missions, that NASA would give this information to Google for us to see. So before we go into the moon and we really find out that they weren't there, I want to show you something really cool. Now, there is a satellite called the LRO. This is the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter. Supposedly, this is a satellite that circles the moon and records pictures of the surface. The point is that NASA has a website that you can check out the images of the LRO right on their website. They don't allow you to view them, meaning that these images surveying the landing sites on Apollo 12, Apollo 11, Apollo 15 have been done by a person. So if I click on this, it says it has been removed. So NASA, because of the technology today, we can figure out that this has all been faked. And we, as technically experts, we can figure out that, wait a minute, this is a bunch of shit. You guys haven't been anywhere. So NASA removing the pictures from their site proves has been faked. So I want to show you an image. This is the supposedly map of where they landed. Okay, so we have Apollo 15, Apollo 17, Apollo 11, Apollo 16, Apollo 14, and Apollo 12. I tried as best I can to mimic the Google Moon with that map, if you can understand. So you can kind of see the edge, and you can see this clearly. But they did this on purpose. And here's that edge. Okay, here's that edge here, and here's that. So we're going to view in on Apollo 17, which is right here. Okay, we're going to zoom in. Now, look at that. Here it is, supposedly. But when we zoom in, we find zero evidence. Now, this is all data supposedly from the LRO. So this is the more higher detailed images of the moon. But do you see any view of any craft or footprints or whatever? I mean, I have zoomed in on this and investigated this whole area, and I found not a single trace. Let's zoom out a little bit and go over here. I find nothing. Absolutely nothing. Here's more of a detailed area. If this was so iconic and so important, and NASA wants us to see this stuff, wouldn't you think that they would make it available for us to view and then check it out ourselves? Would be nice just to see something, like some sort of the ground being somewhat similar. You know, like I could just, but I haven't seen anything. It's like, it's terrible. And I'm not even sure if I'm in the right location. Who the hell knows? I have no idea. We didn't go anywhere. And if we find it, it's probably airbrushed like this. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something for you. I'm going to take a block like this. I'm going to say hoax. Moon. Save as. Throw it on the desktop. Okay. I'm gonna open this with Adobe and we're gonna have fun. Okay, so let's say I'm gonna take my eyedropper and pick that color, and then we're gonna drop this down to like 1 pixel. I'm gonna do this. I'm just being really stupid now. There's really no point to any of this. I'm just trying to show you that it's very easily to do it. And I could make believe that something like this happened, that this actually happened. So let me do an eyedropper. Let's go black. Okay. And now we're going to put actually, you know what? No, I don't want to do that. Let's do an eyedropper. Let's go white. There we go. That's white. White as I can get. And we're going to put something right here. Alright, and then we're going to do an eyedropper again. I'm going to go for black. And then we're going to put a shadow in front of it, like this. So if you saw that for the first time, you would probably think, oh my god, there's a lunar lander. So we'll put something over here. And I'm not even a professional at this. I'm just trying to bring you guys to see that, here, watch this. You'll love this. Let's, for shits and giggles, let's grab this. Alright, so it's obviously, we would have to feather this in. So I can do that and somehow pretend that that's that craft there. Really? It's believable. It's believable. Now, I can do the lines from here. So if I did this, post it on the internet and say, unknown mission, never known Apollo 21 mission. If I did this, would you believe it? Because I just created it. It doesn't exist. This is what NASA does to all their moon photos. So guys, if you like this video and you thought it was educational and it brought a little bit more light to this situation of us going to the moon, which obviously clearly didn't happen, give me a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. This is pretty much an eye-opener for most people. So I'm a realist. This I need to really see. I mean, come on, this is the 21st century. I want to see this stuff now. I mean, if you really did it, prove it. Simple. Take care, guys, and we'll see you next time. Creative Labs iRaw. Plug it in like this. The inside of this is really impressive. 100A in the Prius. The AC adapter, 1 amp charger, and it's big, and it's made out of aluminum. Okay, as you can see, the backup is complete. Like so. Now you can create the RAID array. I mean, for the price difference between the two,